85% of people prefer text over email and phone calls because they want to engage in a conversation. All text messaging is not equal. Customers respond to people, not bots. Be more like people and start having conversations that end in conversions. Use Scipio.
You're a thief and a liar.
I only lied about being a thief.
Steal.
Lie.
We're gonna steal the ship.
Commandant, no.
An idea that is fully formed, fully understood, that sticks.
Well, someone like you to steal?
Ideas are bulletproof.
I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence.
Steal this idea? Literally every single episode, so I get the flow of what you guys do.
Sometimes I asked when I hear that, I'll be like, "Oh, what's your favorite episode?" They're like, "Ooh, you put me on the spot. Ooh, I don't know."
And it's unclear if they've ever listened to it.
Do you have an episode where you're like, "That's the one I think is like."
I have ideas.
Yeah, no, I mean
ideas
like,
from episodes.
No, yeah, but from our show, like, do you have one that like stands out as like, I think that's probably your best idea so far?
Yeah, I have two.
Oh, really?
So, I think I don't remember what it's called. Fieldhouse, maybe.
The Field.
Oh, the Field.
The Field.
The indoor park.
I think that's an awesome idea.
That is a good one.
I think every city should do that. That's
Right?
incredible. The second one is Andre's Kitchen.
Oh,
Andre's Kitchen cannot be beat.
It is. I already have plans to iterate on it and actually implement it.
I try and convince people. They're like, I want to start a business. I'm like, here's one that you could start.
It's so good.
It's going to start tomorrow. You and one other person could start this.
Yeah, I love it.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Hello again, thieves.
We're back
We are back
with
a new guest. If you listened to our last episode, you know exactly who this is. If you've been listening for the last several episodes, you've been anticipating this. Mm-hmm. It's the one and only Chipper Whatcott.
Hello, thieves.
Yes. Chipper.
Easily the best name we've had on the podcast.
Easily.
Emily,
Chipper, that's a real Chipper. That's not just what you go by?
Legitimately by name, yeah.
Love it.
I mean, it's not the name on my birth certificate, but it's what I've been called since the day I was born.
Yeah.
So I don't consider my legal name my name.
Yeah, I'm the same. My first name is not Scott, but that's on my birth certificate. It's Mark. But that was an accident my parents made, and they just never corrected it.
That's how I feel. Yeah.
Well, Chipper, we'll get into to kind of where Chipper's from and what he's all about. But we're just stoked to have you, Chipper.
Super happy to be here.
Loyal fan of the podcast.
Loyal fan, and as Chipper knows, and as everybody knows, we're going to start right into it, guys. Good idea, bad idea.
Let's do it.
Andre, I want you to start us off here.
Oh, love it. So the first link I sent Scott, if I can find our conversation, is Essington, ESINGTON.com. And essentially what this is one of those interesting products I've seen related to productivity. And we've had like tons of things like this. We had like Timular we talked about a long time ago. So we talked about every productivity product in the world. But essentially the Essington glass is an hourglass with a magnetic, like sandy fragments.
Oh, so not sand.
With a tiny magnet that you can clip to the middle of the hourglass to like stop the flow of time. You know what I'm saying? Some copy from their site that I thought was funny was quickly program your brain to reach the flow state. The Essington glass contains iron nanospheres that do an entertaining, chaotic, white noise producing dance. Basically, the device is supposed to encourage spending 25 minutes on tasks and using the magnetic stopper when you're taking a break. And the white noise of the sand falling is supposed to put you in the focus zone.
Interesting.
$100.
Oh,
for an hourglass.
In case anyone was wondering. I guess I don't really know the relative costs of an hourglass. I mean, if an hourglass is normally $60,
I have an hourglass from IKEA that I think was $4.99, and it's pretty and it's cool. It's like gold. So that's my reference point for
this
hourglass.
Is quite
cost.
a bit of a markup, is what you're saying.
I think $100 is an insane.
Does it have ionized? What was it?
Nanospheres, iron nanospheres.
Iron nanospheres,
which is really just tiny balls of iron.
Yeah, love the marketing on that.
Yeah.
Chipper, I mean, you kind of come from a marketing background. Like, what are your thoughts on? Is this something that you feel like you could hustle out the door? Or do you feel like this is dead in the water?
I mean, there's people that are going to buy anything, right? But I don't think you're going to sell these in bulk. That's for sure.
It might make like if you're really trying to kiss ass for your boss.
Yeah,
this is an okay desk toy.
That's true. It does look very satisfying.
Yeah,
the stream of nanospheres falling and bouncing around.
That little GIF is like pretty mesmerizing.
Do you have any stock in the white noise? Do you think that
I listened to the YouTube video, and I wasn't.
You didn't all of a sudden be like, oh, I gotta finish this screenplay.
It wasn't the most satisfying white noise I've ever heard.
Yeah. Also, to me, if it's gonna be $100, I think that the design components of it should be like a very loud statement piece of like, this is a piece of artwork, not just like, oh, this looks like just a regular hourglass with maybe some more interesting stuff on the inside, but like nobody would know that. If I just, the average person would be like, great, an hourglass. Like, no, it's nano ionospheres. It's like, I don't know what that means.
I also have to think, so it's a 25-minute timer, and they're like, this is the ideal time for tasks. Like
25 minutes?
I know, and I just have to think that that's like not, like, is the science there on that, or are they just like, all right, we found a manufacturer in China. It takes 25 minutes, so now this is a 25-minute hourglass.
Just make a claim, it'll sell.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah.
Where it's like, I thought like the Pomodoro method or whatever, which is like
yeah, that's like 30 minutes and then like a 10-minute break or something.
I don't even know if is it 30 minutes? I don't know how long it is. I think it maybe is even shorter.
Oh, maybe
it's 25 minutes.
So so this is the Pomodoro.
Yeah, basically. Okay. Not the worst. I mean, not the worst idea we've had on the podcast, but $100 hourglass is pretty high up there, I think.
Yeah. I just don't think it looks, I'm not impressed enough with the way it looks to be like, oh yeah. Like it looks almost kind of cheap to me. Like,
yeah. I mean, you have to think if you search black sand hourglass and I go to Amazon, I can get one for $15 that looks just as good.
Yeah. Chipper, any final thoughts on the old?
I mean, if they made it look a lot nicer than it does, because right now it's just two glass pieces, right?
Like melted. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It like doesn't even have like an interesting like case or
nothing to write home about here.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go bad idea.
Dude, I'm just trying to find that flow state. Like I'll do anything. I was in it earlier today. I was on a call, like one of those like rapid fire project planning calls, and I was like in the flow state just kind of by happenstance. And if I could find a product that could get me there all the time, I would buy it. But it's not the Essington glass. No way.
So I have a good idea, bad idea here that it's gonna be really quick because I got this ad and I was like, that has got to be the worst name for what this is.
We love bad names on this podcast.
Good name, bad name.
Yeah, for real though. So this is what appears to be like an insurance company. But the name of the company is Chubb.
Chubb, like
CHUBB. Chubb.
Okay.
Horrible name.
So Chubb.com. Like I couldn't come up with a worse name.
Oh my gosh. I thought I was going to go to the website. So here's the crazy turn is what I'm picturing in my head is like I have my car insurance right now is through Root, which is this car insurance company. It's like all an app. Great marketing, like really trendy. Totally makes sense. You go to Chubb.com and it's like kind of a traditional insurance company.
Exactly.
Like there's like no real.
That's what's so crazy. When I was zipping through Instagram and I saw it was just like a red screen that said Chubb in this like very, I don't know what font that is, but like the font itself made me be like, oh, this is like one of those Roman like mail enhancement, but like kind of new refresher take on. It's got to be something in that regard.
Nope. Insurance.
And then it's like the most boring company, insurance.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just thought, what a strange.
I think definitively on the bad names to go for sure.
Yeah.
Well, okay. One thought. Maybe it's a last name.
I mean, to me, it
Here's
has to be.
I had the same exact thought. So I went right to the website. I went right to About Us, About Chubb, and I can find no reference to like Arthur Chubb, the grand founder of our company. Nothing like that. Nothing.
Because there was you guys like college football?
Yeah.
There was the running back at Georgia a couple years ago. Chubb, right?
Yeah, Nick Chubb.
Nick Chubb. He was amazing.
He is amazing still.
Maybe a relative.
Yeah, because he's on the Browns. But
it's got to be a founder, right?
It's one of those names that even Nick Chubb, like in fantasy football, like he is one of those names that like, oh, people make funny, silly, gross names because of his last name. Like it's so clearly has a sexual connotation to be like, you know what we should name our very like level, normal, insurance company? Chubb.
Which would be funny if it was like a
Like that'd be like naming your insurance company Grower or something like that, or like just like some like. Ugh.
You won't believe this. In 1882, Thomas Caldecott Chubb and his son Percy started a marine underwriting business in New York City. Thomas Caldecott Chubb.
Thomas
There it
Chubb.
is.
There it is.
I can say definitively.
Tommy Chubb.
Tommy Chubb.
That going with Caldecott, much better.
Seriously.
Much better.
It sounds refined. Like Caldecott Insurance. Oh, that sounds like it's
that
like,
good.
Yeah.
that sounds top shelf.
It's kind of regal.
Chubb? That sounds like what's that?
It sounds like what it sounds like.
That's like what it sounds like. Anyway, that's Chubb.
Chubb.
Chipper, what do you got for us?
All right, I got 2 good idea, bad ideas.
Let's hear it.
So these are both ads that I got on Instagram. The first one is Bite toothpaste bits.
Oh.
Is it B-I-B-Y?
Bite, Bite toothpaste. So basically the purpose of the company is to create an all-natural, plastic-free way to replace the paste you've used your whole life. Okay, so they claim that 1 billion toothpaste tubes are thrown out every single year, ton of plastic polluting the world. And so what they've done is they've basically taken toothpaste, dehydrated it, turned it into powder, compressed it into bite-sized pieces, and they put it in a glass jar that gets refilled every 4 months. So get your flavor, throw it in your mouth, take a bite, and then you start brushing.
I mean, to me, genius. Like whether or not I would buy this is irrelevant. Like to me, just you reading that checked all the boxes of like, this is a smart company.
Yeah.
Like clearly eco-conscious, got a nice, simple, like the name makes sense. The branding makes sense. Like the concept of like, oh yeah, there probably is a lot of waste. And they're like, oh, I could see myself popping in a little tablet, chewing it up, and then brushing my teeth with it. Like, man, what a smart company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they've done a great job on this. The branding is really well done.
Yeah, the branding is just irresistible.
Yeah. They've got tons of reviews that are talking about it, and they all, when I first saw this, I was one click away from purchasing these.
Yeah.
And
what I like too is that their little ecosystem of like, we have bamboo toothbrushes also that don't have plastic, and we have like these other, looks like lots of different
I
things.
love a limited edition lavender lemon flavor. Like the idea that you could opt in to like a
1 month
flavor for a
yeah.
month. Yeah.
Instead of my
Okay, we have something new. Do you want to try the new thing?
Didn't we talk about top shelf toothpaste? Chipper, what's your toothpaste right now? What are you
I think it's Colgate sensitive.
sensitive?
I have sensitive teeth, so I have to be careful.
I'm a Crest Optic White kind of guy.
I'm a Aquafresh Extreme Clean, and I have a hard time getting away from
I
that.
think we've talked about this, but to me, Aquafresh is like the poor man's toothpaste.
Well, here's the thing. I agree. If it's not Extreme Clean, the Extreme Clean version, it's different. It's like a different company. I
It's
swear.
a different company. Sure.
Yeah, the price point doesn't seem too crazy. Like obviously, it's kind of expensive for. I mean, how many brushes do you get in a bottle?
So they come in packs of like 30, I think.
30 brushes, because it's like what, $12?
Or I guess 60, right? So you have 30, so a month of brushing. Or they do their subscription option, $30 for a 4-month pack.
4-month pack. So it's like $12 a month.
It's exactly $12 a month.
Yeah. I guess that's my only hesitation. It's like there's this like what similar. It's like I almost bought it, but I'm like, am I too much of a cheapo? Toothpaste is $3 and it lasts me a long time.
It lasts all those 4 months.
It lasts forever.
Yeah, like I can get a 2-pack of my toothpaste at Costco, and it's just like I buy it twice a year. Maybe 3 times a year. So that's the one hard thing. Like this is definitely pitching towards like you got to have some expendable cash. But I think this is a great idea. I kind of would love to try a wood toothbrush. That seems kind of interesting to me.
Well, I just bought it. So
There it is.
I have
There it is.
just enough expendable income.
An on-episode purchase.
Yeah, I think so. I'm interested. Obviously, have always billed myself on the podcast as a eco-conscious person. But here's the thing:
The weight was pushing down on
what
Andre.
really kind of gets me interested is, what I really love is those little. I don't know if either of you have ever used them, but they're called like Crest Wisps. They're like to-go toothbrushes. They're all dry.
Yeah.
And they basically have like a little pellet in there that makes like a little toothpaste kind of situation. I really like those. So I feel like if this can kind of imitate that,
Yeah.
I'm interested. But also like $30 for 4 months of toothpaste to try something new is like kind of interesting to me.
I'm really interested.
Come back to the podcast and say like, oh, that sucked and like tasted really gross and didn't make my mouth feel clean, or no, that was actually awesome.
Yeah.
What flavor did you get?
The mint.
Okay.
Yeah, I was interested in lavender lemon, but I chickened out.
Andre, do you have another one for us here, or?
Yeah, we can do another. So I think I like my other one more. Oh, supportrestaurants.org. Just like it sounds, supportrestaurants.org. So essentially what they sell, or what they're pitching, they don't really sell them directly, is like what's called a dining bond. And they say a dining bond works like a savings bond, where you can purchase a bond at a value rate to be redeemed for face value at a future date, which is like the most complicated way of saying it's essentially a gift card with like a 25% discount. So it's like you buy a $100 gift card, and you get $125, I guess.
Sure.
With the idea that like in the whole coronavirus economy, when people aren't eating out, like that we should support restaurants even when they can't produce food. So like they've partnered with all these restaurants to offer gift cards, essentially, and they're calling them dining bonds. I'm really interested in this idea. I think like what I ultimately wrote was like I would be interested, one, in this, which is just like how can I support restaurants that I like during this like really challenging time.
Not any in Utah.
Yeah, exactly. I saw that too. But I read like a KSL article of like they're like putting together like places that sell gift cards basically. So all these people need to do is like partner with those same restaurants. But yeah, I'm like worried about restaurants that I like.
How does Wyoming get one before us? That makes no sense.
Do they even have restaurants in Wyoming?
Yeah, no, I'm with you, Andre. I am in this weird. So our company gave recently they gave everybody $150 to like go support the local economy, which is like a pretty cool thing. And I'm like, all right, who should I spend this on? Like where should I go? Like and so I put some on Facebook and like had a bunch of people tag all these restaurants and people, and it's like it's really tough to be like, oh, this company deserves it more than this one, and like. Yeah, like, I don't know. I'm somehow feeling like guilt by spending it someplace that like maybe it's less needy than somewhere else. Like, anyway.
Well, what I wrote is like I would be interested in just like, going beyond like basically buying a gift card.
Yeah.
Just pitching in $100 to like some sort of fund.
Totally.
Right? It's like we're going to support local businesses in Utah.
Is the idea, so does this company support restaurants? Is this a nonprofit or are they
don't really do anything. All they really are is a directory that sends you to places that are.
So they're not making money.
No.
Because I was going to say, like, I guess, is this even viable or are they just providing a service? Because
they're really just providing, they're going out to restaurants and saying like, hey, do you want to be part of this like plan thing?
Yeah.
I imagine that they do some of the admin, but I don't think there's any like back end way that they make money.
I mean, I definitely can't stand their website. I can't express that enough.
A really annoying website.
But really interesting concept. I've been thinking a lot about that. Of like, I tweeted at our local government and I was like, hey, an interesting concept is there are probably most restaurants in Utah who are not part of even just like the DoorDash, Uber Eats ecosystem that are really great restaurants. So what if as like a double, instead of just like giving everyone money, you say, hey, if you be like a makeshift Uber Eats driver, we'll pay you a flat rate of like $5 a delivery or something. Yeah. And then someone's like, hey, I want to order from Sabadi or this restaurant that I know is not in this network. The state basically pays the driver to help facilitate the order and like bring you food. And that way, like people who are like out of a job now can like temporarily join this gig economy, and local restaurants who can't take a part of DoorDash are now also getting more business. Yeah. Obviously that's a lot to like put on the shoulders of like a government to facilitate, but in my mind, like it doesn't seem that crazy complicated to like help facilitate something like that.
Because the companies to be worried about are the ones that just like aren't on.
Right.
Literally cannot be accessed.
No.
This time and don't have the resources.
And that's most restaurants. Yeah. Like there are lots of restaurants on those things, but most restaurants are definitely not. Because it costs money, and they're like restaurants are, it's like a hard industry, as is. I've been to 4 or 5 restaurants recently, and like it is so depressing right now. Walking in, it's just like all the tables are upside down, and they're like just doing deliveries. Like it's weird. So like I don't know. That was just an idea, and I like stuff like this that like people are coming up with interesting.
I saw a piece of news. yesterday, I think. It might have been in Cedar City, Utah. So, right, small town,
Yeah.
30,000 people max. And a lot of those restaurants, most of those restaurants there aren't on these delivery apps. They formed a co-op. All of these restaurants did. And so my guess is they just took their waiters and servers and brought them all together to be delivery drivers.
Yeah.
And they were just out
Love
there
that.
hustling, getting orders out to people. So I think that's
Totally.
exactly what everybody needs.
to me, that sounds like a
Exactly.
better idea than this, supportrestaurants.org. I think this is a valiant effort, though.
Yeah, I'm glad someone's doing something.
Well, I think like if I was going to tell them to change anything, it would be just stop calling them dining bonds. 'Cause, like, it's really like, you feel like all of a sudden you're getting involved in like a weird financial scheme.
Yeah.
It's like I don't want that. But I love
We'll hold on to your money for you.
like if a company, I mean, maybe not for money, but just like if there were software engineers that could come together and like support something like that,
totally.
right? Like because there's like some software that's going to be required for something like that.
Yeah.
That's like okay, let's get everybody who's not currently on these apps in some sort of like co-op together.
Yeah.
Like that's really something to look at.
All right, Chipper, let's do one last one from you because I know you had two, and then we'll
Okay.
move into the.
So this next one is an ad I got last night, actually, on Instagram called Nugs.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
Have
we
you
got
seen-
this.
Have you guys seen
Oh,
this?
yeah. Oh, of course. I can't avoid nugs.
Eatnugs.com. Nugs
Yeah.
with 2 G's. Eatnugs.com. Okay, so it's a,
Don't be chicken.
for the listeners, it's a chicken meat substitute that is shipped directly to your front door in 2 days. So they claim it has more protein than chicken, less fat than chicken, and it has no cholesterol. So far, so good. I think it's a good idea so far. Where it gets me is their pricing structure. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's $25 for one box, which is 25 nugs. $30.
So $1 a nug?
A dollar a nug, yeah. $30 for 2 boxes, which is 50 nugs, so a little better. And then my favorite part is that they have a 25 for 1, 30 for 2, or $10,000 for 420 boxes.
So you don't need this.
It is a $500 savings, though.
I love how this this page describes a meal as $5 a meal, as in 5 nugs,
5
in a
nugs,
meal, which is heinous. Like
Yeah.
to think that 5 nuggets is a meal is just not real. Yeah, I thought this was a good idea too, but that pricing is not manageable.
I would say, yeah, outside of the pricing, great name. I get the value prop of like, hey, there's plenty of reasons not to eat chicken.
Right.
And like this can, successfully give you all the reasons you think you want chicken for. And the website I really like. It's very slick. And I like websites that are funny and actually pull it off. Like I think that $10,000 joke is like a funny joke.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that pricing model is rough.
It's just not.
And I mean, their nugs are pretty tiny. There's no way 5 of those is going to fill me up. That's like that's an appetizer.
No way.
And here's the thing: I would even say if it says try our nugs for $5 or something like that, $5 for a dozen, just like get the nugs in your hands. But it's like I have to spend $25, probably more with shipping.
Well, they do have like a send nugs to someone you love form. Send 5 free nugs to someone you love. You at them on Instagram and put their
that's
phone
a good
number
idea.
in, and then they have some like funny joke like send nudes, but nudes is crossed out and says nugs. Right? So they have some funny stuff going on. I feel like I could
Okay.
at myself and maybe get some
Yeah,
free
maybe
nugs
we'll
out
send
of
each
it.
other nugs. I mean, I'm more than happy to review nugs and try them out, but like it just seems like is that the only way this company can make money is if they charge $1 a nug? Like that just seems crazy to
Not
me.
realistic. But I think so. Here's where I'm at: is one, if you're a vegan that just like you've been vegan for however long and you just want some chicken nuggets, then it's like maybe you buy a box and just like see what it's all about.
Yeah.
Right. The other thing is, I think if I was Eat Nugs and I was like, look, we're like food scientists, we're working on like a chicken substitute that's good and like can replace. Because what we were talking about when we talked about this previously was like, I get it, like nugs are good, but really, if I'm going to be serious about a product like this, it needs to be like chicken patties and like different types of chicken substitutes. So if they were like, look, like, yeah, it's really expensive, buy 25, but what you're doing is you're supporting like nugs, and our mission is to develop like a ton more chicken substitutes.
Yeah, like we want to bring this price point down.
We want to make this cheaper, and we want to make this better and more products. And it's like, okay, I'm a vegan or I'm just like health conscious. I'm going to buy these and support this like company with a good vision. Like that's a much better play than what they do, which is just like, we're going to sell you a box of chicken nuggets for $25 for 25 nugs.
I love kills you slower as one of their movies. I mean, like seriously, the branding and marketing of this to me, it's just like super on point. And like, this would be one of those like, I'd love to try this, but I would try this for $10, not for 25. Like for sure. Give me a cheaper option.
Well, and like also, I mean, there has to be a solution because it's like now, and I think I said this on the podcast before, I really like the Impossible Burger.
Oh, sure.
I think it's very real. I get the Impossible Whopper on occasion. I've had it at Cheesecake Factory. I've had it all over the place. I've had Impossible meat. And if you can do an Impossible Whopper, which is like, I don't know, like $4 or whatever, then it's like, if we
What's
can
stopping
get,
you?
Yeah, if we can get chicken to the same place, then
It's true.
Yeah.
that would be pretty crazy.
What are they going to call it? Nugs sandwich?
I don't know. I hope
We're coming after
They've kind
you.
of trapped themselves
not-
into
yeah,
one product
into
line.
one product, which is why I'm saying like bill it as like we're a food research company.
Yeah.
And you can support us by buying the chicken nuggets, which are the only thing we make now.
Totally.
But if you support us now, then like someday we're gonna have really cheap chicken nuggets, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I
mean-
mean, the same thing's going on with beef, right? Like it's way cheaper to raise a bunch of crops than it is a bunch of cows. So, I mean, I can see it's not fake meat. What do they call it?
Meat
Plant-based.
substitute.
Yeah.
Plant-based meat.
Plant-based meat. Like that price is going to come down as it grows in
fake
popularity.
meat.
But, I mean, maybe that changes with chicken as well. But I agree. They need to. If they were upfront with that, I'd be like, okay, I'll buy a box.
Yeah, I actually really like what you're saying. It's like, hey, we know this is a little more expensive than $1 for 5 nuggets. Like, because that's really what you're going up against. It's like, if I go to Wendy's, it's literally like $1.29 for 5 nuggets.
Yeah.
And this is saying, no, it's $1 per nugget. We get it. But, that's
We get that there's no way you're gonna buy these all the time.
Yeah.
At the current price.
So, yeah, help support us so we can
Buy
drive
them now.
Yeah.
So that one day we can have $1.29 nuggets too.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. Before we get into the big idea, let's talk a little bit about Chipper. Chipper, you are from a company called Pocket Pro Gear. No,
Pocket Pro.
Pocket Pro.
Yep.
Pocket Pro Gear is the website.
Yeah. So they took Pocket Pro and they won't give it back. So so we're stuck with Pocket Pro Gear.
Is that like Pocket Pro? Is that just something else? Just some other?
Yeah, I mean somebody's just squatting on it.
Oh, it's not even the thing?
No, it's not a thing.
wow.
We tried to buy it from them and they just don't respond to our emails. So if anyone knows how to get domains from squatters, let me know.
I often bemoan to Andre. I'm like, are we ever going to get away from all these dumb names? And like a big contributing factor is like, yeah, we just
All
like
the good ones are taken.
all the good ones
Yeah.
are taken, and so like people have to chuck on these extra letters and take away vowels and
Yeah.
add anyway. So Pocket Pro, and you guys, we talked about your last episode, but you guys do wallets and keychains. That's kind of your bread and butter, minimalist.
Yeah.
So talk to us
right.
about that. Like, what's kind of like your
Yeah, so-
vision, your world domination plan?
So our founder, his name is Aaron. He's a actual rocket scientist.
Oh.
Okay, that he has his PhD in something with aerospace stuff. I always just tell him he's a rocket scientist. So he had a different company. He ran it for 14 years, sold it, and then started Pocket Pro about a year ago. Okay, so we're really new, but the whole mission of Pocket Pro is to improve what people are carrying every day. Okay, so you have to carry your keys if you're going to drive. You have to carry your phone. You have to carry your wallet.
Yep.
And so our goal is to make carrying that less of a hassle.
Sure.
Okay, so I had a roommate last year. This is before I got married. He had the most annoying keys ever. They were always jingling. He worked really late at night. He would come home. Yeah, he would come home at 6 a.m, and he would wake me up every single time because his keys were so loud. So our first product, key organizers, it basically puts your keys into what looks like
It's like a Swiss Army knife.
Army knife. Yeah. Keeps them really organized, really compact. And the cool thing is we're able to do all of this in Payson, Utah, small town in America.
Yeah.
Love that.
So yeah, that's sort of a dual mission. Improve what you carry, and we want to do this all right here on the home front.
Love it.
So now we've branched out into wallets. I mean, I'm biased, right? But I think we have the best wallet out there.
Sure.
There's a lot
I would hope so.
There's a lot of minimalist wallets, but I think ours is better.
And that's kind of where this all kind of started from was Andre was looking for wallets.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It's like the space is such that it's like, man, it's like hard to find like the one
The one.
The one that's
The
like
one is not easy to find.
there's lots of gimmicks. There's lots of it does this, it does that. That's
Or
one thing.
even just straight up copycats.
Yeah,
Right?
a lot of copycats.
trash.
Yeah, a lot of chintzy stuff out there. I think that's one thing I actually really like about your guys' wallets is like, it to me, like you can kind of get a nose for quality, and you see that you're like, this is a very clearly well made, sturdy looking, solid, thing that I'm buying.
Yeah.
Like it's not like there's some wallets out there I'm like, this is gonna break. Like this little gizmo that's like part of it's like that is not gonna last.
Yeah.
Like
Well, and also just companies that just drop ship crap from China, right? Versus like machined here. Which
Yeah.
is really cool.
that's way cool.
And that's actually, I think that's part of our value that we bring is we hear a lot because our wallets are expensive. Let's be honest about it, right? It's $70, but we hear a lot. People are like, I don't know, I just can't afford a $70 wallet. Like, yeah, you couldn't afford a $70 wallet if you're buying a new one every 2 years,
Right.
Buying a $20 crap wallet.
Yeah, or even
Yeah,
like a
constantly.
$5 Target wallet, right? And it breaks next week, but you buy ours and it will literally, we're telling you it's going to last for a lifetime.
Right.
So, $70 over the next 50 years, like it's worth it.
Totally. Yeah, and that's the quality play, right? It's like, hey, like this is not an IKEA furniture where it's like, yeah, it's it's a starter home type. Like this is like, hey, this is the last wallet you ever have to buy.
This is for life.
Yeah. So we're really excited to again, Pocket Pro, they've graciously let us have a couple wallets. So I'm gonna right now I'm using the I'll show you my wallet there. Using the old leather one.
Okay.
So probably similar in
In how minimalist it is.
how minimalist it is. But I'm gonna
Mine's a honking wallet, as they say, and also is like already falling apart. Just to get that out there.
Oh, that's your new one, isn't it?
Yeah, thieves remember that I bought this not that long ago, and the leather is just like peeling off.
Yeah, you
just
can
a
see here
mess.
my stitching's coming out there.
Yeah.
So really excited to play around with, experiment with a new wallet, and yeah, we'll give you like a kind of in-depth review after using it for a little bit.
Awesome.
But yeah, so Pocket Pro, they're sponsoring the next couple episodes of ours, so we'll probably give them a little spot here and there for the next episodes. But yeah, anyway, that's why Chipper's here. It's the second reason why he's here. The first reason why he's here is because he's got some good ideas.
Got a big idea.
Yeah. So
And we're excited.
yeah, we are stoked. It sounds like you have a couple ideas. So
Yeah.
So maybe use two good ones and then one that like you could rework. Is that,
Yeah, let's do it.
or you could pick the one that you like of the two. Like you can get maybe go from there.
Okay, I'll let you guys decide. So idea number one, I've titled Smaller is Better.
Okay.
And idea on the same
Really-
episode as Chubb.
Really,
Not great.
really pandering. Okay.
Lots of themes here.
The second one is not for everyone.
Smaller is better. Not for everyone. Andre, which way you lean in?
Smaller is better.
Yeah.
I like the episode tie-in.
Yeah.
Can't deny it.
On brand.
Okay, perfect. So you guys know what bonobos is?
Those are
Yeah, they make
shoes?
shorts.
No.
They make pants.
Pants.
Yeah, I think now they've branched out into just like men's clothing in general, but they started out with men's pants. So their original idea was, let's let people buy perfectly sized pants from the internet. You can download their app. It's one of those first ones that you could measure your waist from the app.
And is that what they're? You would measure it from the app and then say, "Great, we'll send you the perfect pair of pants." That's kind of their,
Exactly. It was like tailored to your body.
Got it.
Once that started taking off, they started going into retail, brick and mortar. And so they started moving into malls, but there's an inherent problem with malls in that they're expensive and you have to have a lot of inventory on hand. So what they did is they got the smallest units they could. They didn't keep any inventory at that location. They had just enough for people to come in and try on their pants.
And then they like ship them.
And then they would ship them directly to their home after they made the purchase, right? So it took their overhead cost at the retail location way down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Smart.
So that's the basis. Now, let's think about car dealerships. Okay, they take up a ton of real estate, right?
Yeah.
Like they're anywhere from 20,000 square feet to 100,000 square feet just in the parking lot. Not even the building. The building is probably another 100,000 square feet. They're massive.
Easily.
A big problem with that is environmentally, they create what's called a heat sink, right? You have this massive black parking lot that is just super hot.
Filled with a bunch of metal black SUVs.
Yeah. And with that comes a huge overhead cost, right? You've got to pay for all this land. You've got to pay for all the maintenance. You've got to pay for utilities. You have to pay for security. You have to pay to wash all the cars. You have to repair the cars. If like a big storm comes through, there's just so many added costs onto having a big car lot. So what if we flipped it on its head, turned a car dealership into bonobos? Okay, so instead of having a giant car lot, each car dealership has maybe 2 of each model that they sell. Okay, in my head, they're only selling electric cars. They've got like 2 Tesla E, 2 Tesla S, 2 Tesla 3 or X. And maybe they've got like some Ford options. You know, there's new people in the electric field. They've got only 2 of each of these models.
Yeah. The black one and the white, or like the fully loaded and the not fully loaded.
And that colors like don't even matter.
Yeah.
Right? Just maybe they just black or just silver,
Sure.
whatever, just for test driving.
Yep.
People come in, test drive the car, they say they like it, make the purchase, and within 2 days,
Cars at their house.
From they have a central distribution center sent out to their house. So the benefit here is your quote retail space just shrunk down to the size of a regular office building.
Yeah.
Right? You have a regular sized car lot instead of 100,000 square feet. And then with that, your supply chain is so different because you're keeping all of your cars in one location. And if you've got 10 different dealerships, you don't have to send them to 10 locations.
No.
It's just so much easier. Okay. What are your thoughts?
I'm obsessed with it.
Yeah, same, to be honest. So it's weird to me actually that like this isn't.
It's crazy.
more common
It's
thing.
like when you started talking about like, think about the problem with car dealerships. I'm like, what a dumb business that has been going on for so long. Like, I feel like oftentimes I'll drive up to the whatever lot it is, the Ford lot or the Jeep lot. I'm just like, why do they need to have all of these here? This seems so dumb.
Yeah.
Because especially these days, like I recently bought a car not that long ago, and I kind of went through the whole kind of gamut of like, first I looked online, then I looked for used, and then I went to new, and then I went to this other, and I went everywhere. And even the place I bought from was like a non-new. It was like a used dealership. It was like I went there 3 times, and I finally got them the last time, right? But like the decision for me to buy it happened before I went there, I came home, I thought about it, I did some more research, and I was like, I think I'm going to go and buy this car. And then I went back to buy it, right? So I would be willing to wager that most car purchases, because that's probably the one trade-off, is like, what about people just buying them off the lot? I don't think that happens as much these days. Like, it does.
People just don't care that like.
Yeah, it's like, you don't
different.
have to drive it off the lot.
Yeah.
Like
in a research economy where it's like because I did the exact same thing. I just got a new car like a month ago, and really it's like going to the dealership is pointless because it's like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a Honda Accord. I'm gonna go test drive the Honda Accord, and then I'm gonna buy the Honda Accord. So to me, it's like no different than it's just like, I'm gonna go to this like 2-car lot. I'm gonna test drive this car that I already am pretty sure I want, and then I'm gonna like get savings or whatever the case is because they're using less real estate. All these different overhead costs can come down. Well,
and options, like I really love when I went to the new dealership, they're like, oh, we bought a minivan. We don't have the white one here. That one's up in Sandy. You're gonna have to go over there to check that one. And then you go to that one. It's like, oh, this one actually is fully loaded. If you want the one that, it's just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But yeah, if everyone's pooling all their cars into one, parking garage, wherever it is, it's like, exactly what the inventory is. But yeah, you want that one? We'll just deliver it to your house.
2 days.
We have every variant there, just and it's a nice temperature controlled. Like, you don't run into all that. You have one security guard. Like, there's just so many obvious upsides to it, and so few downsides to it.
Well, I think like what I really see a lot of value in is being able to put like these essentially mini car dealerships in way better locations.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I go downtown with my friends, we get dinner.
Totally.
It's like we're walking, out of City Creek or wherever downtown. It's like all of a sudden you pass this car dealership that's like 2 cars. They look great. They're right up front. You're like, oh, why don't we like poke around in here, right? And it's like you can kind of get like street traffic where car dealerships currently do not get that at all because they're out in, off the freeway and stuff like that.
That'd be an interesting, like as you say that, so say there's a storefront at City Creek, right? And you walk in just like you would have like a showroom, and you'd see a car parked there, all the different features, a whole catalog of stuff, and like, hey, you want to take a ride? And basically they like Uber someone. They're like, yeah, they're out front. Go take a ride with this guy, and like they'll let you, you know,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
like, and it's just like, why not? Like you're just walking around.
Why wouldn't that work?
Why wouldn't that work?
Yeah.
You know, and like they're just dropping people off and doing rides and stuff like that. Like, oh, do you want to drive it? Cool. I'll have this other one come and you can pick it up. It'll be here in 5 minutes. Go walk around the mall. Like, well, here's a little buzzer when they're out, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now you're getting in these interesting locations
that the car dealerships are not in at all.
No.
Now, right?
Yeah, and you can make a pop-up thing almost anywhere where it's like, hey, you know, you want to buy one of these cars? Like it's here's the car. Like, well, anyway, it opens up the potential. Yeah, I think a lot of people would be interested in that. I'm trying to. I mean, the downsides are like, all right, traffic. So like, I've been to car dealerships where there's 30 people there at once.
Yeah.
You know, so like you got to figure out.
No, I think like,
But even like with that idea, if it was in a mall, right? You just go sign the list. I'm going to be, you know, in an hour, I get to drive this.
and you got a buzzer.
And then you just go hang out at the mall for a while.
Where it's like, currently the car dealership, like there's no shortage of waiting around doing nothing.
Yeah,
It's like,
true.
we're going to go check. I got to go see what there's in the lot. Oh, let me pull it up front. Like, whatever. So if we can put this where I can like go, get on the list, then go to dinner and then come back,
automated system.
like all
easy.
the better, right?
Man, I would love it too. Imagine if they had their own little Uber client where it's like, yeah, like take this car on your next Uber, and like they can, like from your house, they'd come pick you up in it,
That would be crazy.
and then like I don't know, you or whatever, like
Yeah.
something like that where it's like you hop in and it's their service, but like hey, you want to like try it out this weekend? Like take a couple Ubers in it, like I don't know. There's a cool angle there, I think.
No,
I
love
think
this
there's
idea.
one downside to this, and that's you can only sell new cars.
Sure.
Right? You can't really do this with used cars because it's not repeatable. You can't grow that. But
But I also don't think your target is used car
Exactly.
buyers. Like I think that this is really
I think it's the undercut other new car because like all of them have to deal with all that excess everything, and you're like, look, we will be cheaper than every other new car dealership
by $1,000.
by $1,000 easily.
Yeah.
You know, because we don't have to hire 10
we got
aggressive
2
sales
people
guys.
here. We don't have like, you know, a service desk or
Yeah.
all these random services that are available at a regular car dealership,
Yeah.
right? Like your guy that stands there in the mall is also cross-trained and can do the financing. Like there's just like way fewer people and way less overhead and way less real estate. And like we're going to bring that cost down. And because of that, like we're competitive with new car buyers. Not, you know,
And actually, if you bring it down enough, you could be competitive with like a year-old used car, right?
exactly.
Do you, is this something where you're pitching this to Ford and saying like, you should do this? You know, like it seems like is this a new manufacturer you're pitching this model to, or is this, you know, I guess if you're Tesla, you could get away with something like this, or like a new.
I don't know what the, like how it works, but I mean, car dealerships are independently owned,
Yeah.
right? So it's like,
Yeah,
I think you got to go to Ford and be like, I want to open a car dealership,
but we're
and I
gonna
want to do it
We're
this
gonna
way.
this way.
Because I think Tesla's the only car manufacturer that owns their own stores, right?
Sure. Yeah.
So like you could go to our friends at Larry H. Miller, right? And just be like, hey,
Yeah, I want to open a dealership. Like,
yeah.
and I think that this is a better way to do it. Let me try it.
I wonder if you could. That's an interesting play too. If you went to an existing dealership, almost like a T-Mobile / Metro PCS, where they're like,
okay.
it's the same company, but it's like a different
two
way.
different ways.
It's 2 different way of doing it. You know, where you say, hey, Larry H. Miller, like we have this idea, we're gonna do Larry spots or whatever,
You're gonna give us 2 new cars, and we're gonna go sell.
and we're gonna do these pop-up stores, and we're gonna see how effective this is.
Yeah.
That could be another interesting.
yeah, definitely.
Probably easier in some ways to like get it like have them pay for an expansion plan as opposed to like just starting.
Because the startup capital for this, it's going to be insane.
Yeah.
No,
You can have like
definitely. Which is
tens
why
or
if you can
hundreds
get
of
in bed
millions.
with an existing dealer that already has car inventory
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
start and like see if this actually works, then that's a pretty good way of looking at it.
Love it. CarSpot.
I don't have a working name, so that's fine by me.
Yeah, I mean,
What about like the Auto Zone? Would that
the AutoZone, that's a good one.
or like a hubcap, maybe like HubSpot, maybe.
HubSpot.
This is
All
like the
good ideas.
Nirvana of car buying, maybe Carvana.
Carvana.
Carvana?
That's a good
Yeah.
one, too.
Oh, here we go. That's a great idea, Chipper.
Thank you.
Love it.
We probably have time for the workshop. This idea.
Cool.
Maybe we'll table your other idea for we'll have you back on. I mean,
Cool.
The thieves, don't worry, Chipper's gonna be back.
Oh, yeah.
That's some sizzle right there. So what's the workshop on? Let's see if we can come together and do a little workshop.
Okay. So I have one slight worry is that this workshop idea may sound like I'm just complaining. So I hope it doesn't go off that way.
We've said before that that's the genesis of all good ideas.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, so we all have in our lives a University Avenue. Okay, if you guys have ever been to Provo, Utah, the main artery of the city is University Avenue.
Yep.
And it's just frustrating to drive on. It's only 7 miles long from one end to the other, and there's about 400 stoplights, and you're going to hit at least half of them no matter what every time you drive. Okay, it infuriates me that if you start on a green light, you're going to hit a red light next.
Yeah.
Like, seeing as you are the main artery of the city, you should have priority, right?
Andre, what would you say your University Avenue is in Salt Lake? Is there like a thoroughfare that you're like, I don't want to go down there?
It's like 21st and 11th.
Just
If
like
anybody lives in Salt Lake, so this is Sugar House, like right by the Barnes and Noble. So it's like this area has exploded. Like there's like 15 apartment complexes and all this stuff now, and it's like literally like a 1-lane place. It's horrible.
Okay, so let me pose a situation to the two of you, and we'll see what you think. So you're driving, you're on the main artery, and you have a slew of cars behind you. Like, you know, there's 500 cars on this road right now. And you have to come to a stop because one car came up on a side road.
And turning left.
And is turning, yeah. Okay? Frustrating. And vice versa. Sometimes you're that car coming up on the left, and you're waiting there for 20 seconds, and there's no cars passing. And then as a huge line of cars comes up, it turns green for you, and they all have to stop.
Yeah.
Okay? There's obviously some disconnect with the streets department and what's actually happening with traffic. So the idea is called traffic light. L-I-T-E.
Okay.
Traffic light.
Yes. I'm on board.
Okay. It's a simulator. It hooks up through Google Maps, Apple Maps, Waze, all of these apps that are doing stuff with traffic. And it gives you what normal traffic looks like every minute of every day. It's mapping out your entire system. It's showing you where all the lights are. And then you can simulate different different light patterns with the traffic to see which is the most efficient.
So this would like run throughout the day, and like it would like get a bunch of data and be like, all right, there's some variance here, but generally during these times, like this is what the light cycles are like.
Yeah.
And if you decide to go through this, to go to Costco or wherever you're trying to go at this time, like you actually don't want to go through here. It'll take you twice as long. You're going to want to go this other direction. Is that kind of?
No. So this isn't a play for consumer. This is a play for city officials.
For UDOT.
Exactly. Okay, so they're able to test these different options. It has machine learning built in. It's learning traffic patterns. It's optimizing lights so that everybody has the most efficient, the most amount of people have the most efficient, drive. Okay, yeah. And so you're selling this to cities in 3 different plans. Plan number 1 is town. Plan number 2 is city. Plan number 3 is metropolis. Okay, they're paying based on the amount of traffic lights that they have.
And so they're coming in, they're saying, hey, we've analyzed all your traffic light patterns, and we can optimize them so that there's way less traffic in your city.
Exactly.
Which improves the quality of life for everyone.
Yes.
Improves real estate, probably. You could probably draw lots of correlations to...
And especially the air
quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, idling. Yeah, there's an interesting play there.
I have a lot of thoughts on this.
Let's hear
a couple things. One, so I just did a little bit of research on this, but it sounds like traffic data is available to us. Like when you log into Google Maps, it shows you like red lines and different stuff like that, and like, oh, there's traffic. But like there's no way for government to consume like all of this traffic data that these maps apps store, which is bad, right? Because then they can't optimize traffic based on that. So that's my first thought.
There's no way they can, or they're just not.
They can't. Like that's not. You can't pull Google's traffic data and use it for your own.
Got it.
You know what I mean?
It's not.
You could pull it. Like if you're like city planner, you can like pull up Google Maps and stuff, but it's hard to see like the aggregate data.
You can't like export Google Map data and be like, let's pull up an Excel file and.
Totally. So what would give me more confidence? So I understand like that the play, like you would sell the software to governments, but I think what would be cool is if it was like kind of pitched as like an all-in-one like traffic management solution, including for like the community. Because what would give me more confidence is like, yeah, there are probably problems that can't be solved like in a single day or like just by retuning some traffic lights. But even if there was like a tool that just showed me the same data that like city planners are using to like make decisions and like, you know, just like so we all were kind of working from the same data set, that I could go and like log in and say like I'm a citizen of this place, like show me how we're doing traffic and like contribute that. But then secondly, like if this tool could offer an app that users could put on their phones that could get like real solid quality traffic data back to their local government.
Oh,
Like,
interesting.
that would be pretty cool, I think.
So what you're saying is like instead of Google Maps, they say, hey, download this app and like leave it on.
Yeah, and maybe you like even give them a ton of data too, right? Like it's like an app and it's like the UDOT traffic app, but it's really this company that like sells the software, right?
Right.
And you go in and you're like, I commute at this time of day and like here are the things I leave the house for, and you give them all your data and then you let them get your like, you know, it's anonymized or whatever, but it gets your traffic data. They take all this traffic data from all these people that are just trying to help Utah traffic. And then you can log into this web portal and see like what city planners are working on and like what the traffic problems are and all this different stuff.
That'd be interesting. That's an interesting play as well. As you guys are talking, my take on it was much sillier, but much more fun.
Okay.
Okay.
So the idea is at every stoplight, there was like a, almost like a wireless hub, like a Bluetooth area. And right when you get up to a stoplight, have you seen those games where like whoever taps the most, like it's like a tug of war.
Okay, yeah.
So if you're at a stoplight, everyone stopped there is jamming this button, and whoever can get the most, they flip the light in their favor, and that starts going. And then if you're that low guy, like you have to tap it probably 100 times, but eventually, like it's gonna slip back to you, and he gets the light because he earned it.
Yeah. And
And then like everyone's the red light's coming. Let's jam it, and like anyway, probably wouldn't work.
But to take Scott's silly idea and make it into like a real business idea is like if we all had this UDOT traffic app,
I mean, it
then
should.
you really could have
it would
like
ping.
essentially
Yeah.
like live, right? And then it can adjust to like all the stuff that city planners can never account for, like when the Real game ends and like
Oh man, stuff like that.
It's a nightmare trying to get out of there.
Stuff like
or
that.
like when there's random detours that now everybody is on this street and it's like actually because you have this app, like live, we know how to change light patterns
yeah,
just based on all the random stuff that happens.
Especially, it seems like it wouldn't be so crazy difficult to put a piece of hardware on top of every traffic light in an area.
I mean, they do already, right? They all have cameras anyway.
Right, yeah. And so it's like this, like pings information, and especially people are like consenting to this UDOT thing to like, and everybody would be on board. It's like, I want better traffic.
I want things to be not
like why would I not? Especially as a user, it's like, hey, you win from this, and then it becomes a government play. Like, hey, like we'll build the app, we'll aggregate the data, and we'll make your traffic pattern smarter.
Yeah.
And it's going to cost you $1 million because you can afford it.
Yeah, or even more, right? For a metropolis, maybe it's like
maybe
it might be like $1 billion. Right. You never know.
government software is. They pay a lot of money.
They pay a lot of money, a lot of tax dollars.
But I do think there is some big benefits to the government as well.
Totally.
Right? They have a whole team of engineers to run the streets department. What if they only need like a few engineers? Instead of having to go out and change those giant boxes every single time they have to reset a light, they just put it in through the software, click enter, boom, it's uploaded overnight to whatever street light.
Love it. Thieves, if you have any insight into the
world
of transportation traffic, we'd love to hear. We are definitely armchair experts on this right now, but maybe there's some more complexities that we aren't aware of or whatever. But or if you have a better take, I mean, I don't know how you can top my jamming the phone, gamifying streetlights, but. Cool. Well, let's wrap up the episode. I have a couple shout outs. And if you guys have some shout outs as well, please. Chipper, you want to shout out your wife or, whoever.
Shout out to my wife. Love you, babe.
I don't know if she's a thief, but she'll listen to this episode.
Yeah, she better be now.
All right. So a couple, 2 new Patreon supporters. So, Warner Jarman, shout out Warner. And, Cam Finch also.
Cam.
My dog.
2 people I love. Honestly.
They're great. They're great guys.
Definitely.
Got to give a big shout out to, Kofi Aduro. Also known as
our favorite people on earth.
Illust Preacher on Twitter.
The most loyal.
He's a loyal follower. Give him a follow on Twitter, Illust Preacher. Also, Landon Hardy. He has a podcast called Calling All Platforms. We're in some of the same podcast groups on Facebook, and he often is like, "Hey, check out this idea," just like unprovoked. Like he just does it because he likes the show. So shout out to Landon. He's got a sweet. I actually really the concept of his podcast is I think a really good one in that like there's like an Apple guy, a Windows guy, and an Android guy, and like they all kind of like bring the news collectively
that
and like
concept a lot.
yeah, it's like a really good anyway. And then shout out to podcastmagazine.com. So biggest podcast magazine in the country, I think. But we got a little feature spot coming up next month on their magazine.
Nice, guys.
Yeah, so we're pretty stoked about that.
stoked.
And they have like right now it's like a free magazine, podcastmagazine.com. You can sign up for it. They interview a bunch of famous people. They haven't interviewed us yet, but we do have a little spot. So
I'll give a shout out to Josh Wood, who I don't know, but I guess Scott, you kind of know him. Went to lunch once. or something.
Josh.
He shouted us out on a Mark Cuban LinkedIn post, and
Yeah.
I thought that was really, really nice.
Mark Cuban was like, "Hey, I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna answer any business question you want. Go for it." And like thousands of people are like, "Yeah, this is my business. This is my problem." Anyway, yeah, he shouted us out.
I was
I was
like, hey, listen to this podcast.
like, "Do you want business ideas? Like, check these guys." Anyway,
That was really,
That's
really
awesome.
nice of him.
yeah, cool shout out. Appreciate that. Anything else? Anybody?
I think that's all.
That's
You
it on the
wanna
shout
Send
outs.
us off.
Yeah. So before we do the socials, as a reminder, pocketprogear.com.
Yep.
We got a sweet little promo because of these guys.
Oh, yeah.
Not 10%, not 12%,
15%.
15% off. Using the code Steal This Idea, all lowercase, all one word. So check out the website, pocketprogear.com. We're going to all write really nasty letters to pocketpro.com. Hopefully we can figure
Hopefully
out,
we can get that domain.
we'll get that domain back.
Let them know we're angry.
We are very upset. But yeah, pocketprogear.com, awesome minimalist wallets and keychains.
Yeah, or just look us up on Google. Pocket Pro, one word, will be the first result.
They
find us right there.
They've invested in some SEO. They know what they're doing.
You can tell.
It's been awesome having Chipper on here. So Andre, you're better at the socials than I am.
What can I say? First, visit our website, gostealthisidea.com, where you can find everything. Our Twitter, our Instagram,
All of it.
our Patreon, our show notes, all of our previous episodes, and so much more. Visit us at gostealthisidea.com. Or send us an email, idea@gostealthisidea.com. Send us your ideas, and we will send you a sticker. We'd love to hear from all of our listeners with all of their great ideas.
Yeah, I have a backlog of stickers I've been meaning to give
Me
people.
too. I know. I'm behind too.
I accidentally just bent that a little bit, but that one's for you.
There's your crappy sticker. Trevor. Thanks for being on the podcast.
And then, share us. I've had a couple people share us on their socials, and that's super awesome. Just like unprovoked, like, hey, check these guys out. This is a great podcast. Share us in your Slack channels. Like everybody who has Slack has something like a podcast I'm listening to or currently listening to. Slack channel.
I will Venmo you $3.
Andre
If
will
you
Venmo you.
share us in
Oh,
your
it's
Slack
up to
and
$3
send
now.
us a
Up to
screenshot.
$3.
Or if you don't feel like sharing the podcast, boo on you. But at least rate us 5 stars on Spotify, Apple Music, etc.
We are making headway on our shirts, some thief shirts. So we'll have a store hopefully by the end of month.
It was a March objective.
It's a March objective. So we're getting a few more designs. And so thieves are going to have some cool stuff to choose from. Anyway, Chipper, it's been awesome, man.
Thanks for
Thanks
having
for
me on,
coming,
guys.
Chipper.
It's been
This
great.
was awesome.
It's been lovely. Andre, always a pleasure as well. Thieves, we love you, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Use Scipio, the #1 engagement tool for sales teams that want more responses, appointments, and conversations. Message your leads and customers where they are on their phone. I'm not talking about phone calls. We're talking about true one-to-one texting. Use the code STEAL at Scipio.com for 2 free licenses. Use the code STEAL at Scipio.com for 2 free licenses. See you later, thieves.